I really don't want to talk about this because I kind of have issues with this issue. Ugh, it's hard, but you know, to a lot of people here in the United States, sorry about my sinuses, but Memorial Day is just an excuse to lay around and party. There's only a few Americans that even remember what Memorial Day is about. It's about the men and women that sacrificed their lives for our freedom. Even though things are not as good as they used to be as far as this country and government, but the young men and women that served in the military, that gave themselves, that sacrificed themselves and paid the ultimate price so fellow Americans could be free. But many have forgotten about that. People use this day to party and drink and just lay around and do their own selfish thing. But I say that we should remember those that have paid the ultimate price, that have laid their life down for their fellow citizens, their fellow Americans. So I would like to thank all those that have passed on and the veterans that are still alive. Thank you for your service and for your sacrifice. And I'm sorry that most have forgotten about the price you've paid for our freedom and rights. I'm sorry that this government is making a lot of laws that go against the American way of life. I'm sorry that, people disrespect you and disrespect, your service to this country. But I just want to wish you all, my gratitude and my thankfulness for your service. And believe it or not, I also served in the Navy, and it's true, people don't appreciate veterans. Believe it or not, I'm a veteran myself. I know how it feels to not be appreciated by people. Most of my family and friends can care less about my service. They never thank me on Memorial Day or Veterans Day. Sorry, I'm sniffing because I'm a little emotional. So forgive me if my nose sounds snotty in this video. But I just want to wish all my fellow veterans and those that have passed on, that have paid the ultimate price to lay their life down. I just want to thank you all for your service and your dedication to this country. And I'm so sorry that most don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate what you've done. And I'm sorry for that. This day is supposed to be respecting the fallen ones, the fallen soldiers and sailors and Marines and Air Force men and women who fail, like they fail to death. They laid their life down. Not fail like FAIL, but fail like they fell down, like they died. They paid the price. Their lives fell down. They laid their life down for the freedom of this country and to keep their fellow Americans safe. And I'm so sorry that most people have forgotten this day. Most people, it's just a party. It's just to pig out on barbecue and drink beer and just, people think they're entitled, and they never even served in the armed services. They never even joined the military. They never joined anything to serve this country. They just think that this day is about them, but it's not. It's about the veterans, and it's about the ones that have laid their lives down. Their lives have fallen to save their fellow Americans. They fell into the foxholes, and they fought the enemy the best as they could, and many heroes never came home alive. And there's some heroes out there that are still stranded in foreign countries. Veterans that are left behind. Soldiers, sailors are left behind. People were left behind in Vietnam and Iraq. And people think that veterans here are well taken care of and respected. No. People have forgotten about us. They have forgotten about the veterans. And that's why I don't party on Memorial Day, but I will give my respects on Memorial Day. Yes, I will give my respects to my fellow veterans and to those that had to pay the ultimate price. Thank you. Thank you so much. I salute you, my dear fellow veterans, and my dear fallen comrades and shipmates that have paid the ultimate price because you care about freedom and you care about rights. You really do care. There's not many of us that do care. But thank you so much for your service. And I'm so sorry that many have forgotten this day. I'm a little emotional because it's just... I'm just disgusted with how a majority of these so-called American citizens don't even care about the veterans. Look, and the VA just leaves veterans to die and to suffer. I am disgusted with how this country treats veterans and how they forget about those comrades and shipmates that have paid the ultimate price. Well, I haven't forgotten, and I just want to thank you all, and I salute you all. And I know how it feels because, believe it or not, I'm also a fellow veteran. Thank you for your service, and just remember that even though most may have forgotten what Memorial Day is about, but there's still a few of us that do remember. And my fellow veterans and shipmates and comrades, fellow friends, you're not forgotten. And you are not forgotten, because there's still a few of us that will remember you. Not just on Memorial Day, but every day of the year. I salute you and I remember you. And I pray for you. And thank you for your service. And I know this video's kind of sad sounding, but it's a Memorial Day, you know, it's Memorial Day. We have to pay our respects. You know, it's just what a lot of us say, you know, some gave all. They gave their